Steve, you can exert pressure and not give up free points.
Well, pressure is all you really need more often than not in the NBA. Whenever you're on the floor against these Bulls, you have to be careful with the ball.
Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Kukoc comes in for Jordan. Now, here is Young, following the miss by Derrick Rose. The shot by Ori, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Butler goes in. Grant inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Grant's got his first bucket of the night. Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bryant, and again it's the Lakers.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Rose passes to Kukoc. Back to Rose. Now the feed to Grant. Shoots from 12. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 4. Johnson with it. He has 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Magic Johnson.
And that one falls for Johnson.
2 shots.
A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence.
Well, don't expect that to happen very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Inside, and stolen by Chamberlain. Baylor drives in. Chamberlain with it. Butler covering. Back to Johnson. The dish to Chamberlain. And he gets the bucket.
For the Lakers, it was the first time since the 04-05 season that they didn't play postseason basketball.
Bulls trail by 8. Butler on the wing. Baylor defending. That's good. Butler's got his first 2 points.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we told. How about that basketball, man? Wow. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Chicago calls timeout. West is checked in for Magic Johnson.
Make some noise, fans.
.106 left to play in the first. Kukoc dishes to Butler. Kukoc kicks to Butler. Back to Kukoc. Shot clock at 6. Butler attacking, knocks it loose. Outside Baylor. Outside Jones. West against Butler. Misses off the left iron. Bulls trail by 8. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rejected by Jones. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
16 seconds on the shot. 16.
There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Kukoc. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Kukoc has got his first 3 points of the game. Lakers leading by 5. Here's West. Kicks it out to Jones. They get a hand on it. Butler with the steal. All alone, and the dunk by Rose.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Back to Jones. It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers on top, leading by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And how about the defense, guys? They have really controlled the lane with their shot blocking.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Every shot has either been altered or rejected.
Worthy out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Baylor. Then there's West. And it's Jones in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now here's West. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Baylor. Up and against Worthy, and he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 3.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Jordan against Baylor. Jordan the pass to Pippen. Knocked loose. Baylor with the steal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Pippen.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Baylor nails both of them. Bulls trail by 5. Butler up top, fended by West. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that. Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Butler kicks to Pippen. Shot to stop the run. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jones from outside. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Jordan. Bulls trail by 9. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, Kevin, no doubt Joakim Noah has absolutely no problem playing the role of the heel, known to provoke opponents and opposing crowds. He says, I like energy. Whether it's positive energy or negative energy, it gets me going. I like playing on the road. I think that hate fuels me to play harder. I loved it from the start. He's getting plenty of fuel from it, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And Noah's certainly not bashful with his emotions on the floor at all. And you look at the Bulls, a bit of a different look for them, trading away Dang. They amnesty Carlos Boozer. It seems they're shuffling the deck.
No question about it. They bring in the Spanish League MVP and Nikola Mirotic. They've had some good draft choices as well, so a lot of new bodies for the Bulls.
And for the Bulls, you have to remember that Derrick Rose is still in his mid-20s, so with his injuries pushing back their timetable slightly and a new luxury tax structure that's more punitive than ever, the Bulls opted to go a little younger and control their costs.
Bulls trail by 8. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Butler kicks to Pippen. The drive by Jordan. And the layup fall. Jordan's got 10.
And guys, you know it, the Bulls are a financially conservative team. I mean, probably the most reluctant among big market teams to pay the luxury tax. So they're trying to win and turn a profit, and until they're in legitimate position to win the title, you can't fault them for that. In one phrase, it's called managing the business.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Jordan dishes to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. It's Pippen with a drive. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. Pippen's got his first points of the game. Los Angeles leading by 4. Feeds it to Chamberlain. Gasol with the steal. Now Butler.
And another foul will give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 2-point Laker lead. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Kobe. And too long on the shot.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
And it's Butler missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Young with no one around. Looking to end the drought. Rodman grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Jordan kicks to Rodman. And the pass to Gasol. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Assist from
Gasol's got 9.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Chicago. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Butler goes in, dishes it to Rodman. And here is Johnson. 8 points for him. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Johnson. 14 points for Kobe Bryant.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Rodman.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
That is good. Here's Pippen. He dishes it to Jordan. A second chance effort, Gasol. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low. Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. I'll tell you, Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Pau never really the burly type, but for 7-footers, getting as light as possible can really reduce the pounding on those joints.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes some significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably, and Pau able to play both power forward and center. I think the lighter weight will serve him well.
So for the Bulls,